Sam Bennett on the ice leads the playoffs in goals with 14. 5 straight games with a road goal. Connor McDavid on the ice, tied for the points lead and 18 points on home ice. Evan Bouchard has that skip by him and charging after it. Here's Rodriguez with a backhand to the side of the net. Evan Rodriguez out there along with Bennett and Matthew Tkachuk, who scored twice in game number 4. Puck comes loose and it'll be a break. Connor Brown opens it up and a blown stop by Bobrovsky. Brown scored the opening goal.
Corner, Bennett loses it, but watch as this goes. Mikkola just kind of got lost to the outside. Jones actually looked at his partner, said, "What are you doing?"
That one knocked down in front and fired ahead at center. That gets past both McDavid and Nate Schmidt. Nosek lost it, Brown to the net. Bobrovsky down, the shot by McDavid, and awkwardly.
Couple of back-to-back shifts, and now on the forecheck, here's the drive to the net. No contact there, but you can see an awkward Bobrovsky.
Game 2, the first goal at 2:07. Game 3 at the 56-second mark. Game 4, 11:40, and here's Marchand looking for the first goal, and he has it at 9:12. And once again, Florida strikes first.
Wow, what a series Marchand has had. And this is one that sometimes, you know, at center ice, dry, you've got the intensity. But the one guy who's moving the fastest is 63. He just pops right through the middle, gets inside position. Watch, he jumps around puck holes and quickly. Ekholm takes one stride to the outside, and he never stopped his legs moving. And then, like Marchand can, pulls it to that left side and gets it up and over Calvin Pickard as he's sliding across.
Got it to Reinhart. That angle shot off target. Mikkola holds it in on his offside. Plays it in behind the net. Reinhart in front. Verhaeghe stopped. That's a big save for Pickard. Now the Oilers out. Draisaitl swings wide. Here's Draisaitl in deep. And off the side of the net. The fans here thought that was it.
The other end, here's that tough angle shot by Draisaitl off by...
Here's Matthias Ekholm. Hands that to Bennett. Tkachuk is in. Matthew Tkachuk. Bennett scores! Sam Bennett has up Florida's lead, and now it's 6 straight games with a road goal for playoff Sam Bennett.
Just been a killer, but it's managing the puck. A turnover while you're changing. Look at all the blue sweaters on one side. A bit of a bad break as Wallman makes the block on Tkachuk, but it's Bennett who turns the puck over, that just kind of gets lost in the crowd, goes to the net, and that rebound is right on the doorstep. And another one as Pickard expecting that shot to come through first, it goes through second.
First period of the last game, Corey Perry spoke up, thought his team was off. Didn't have a lot of energy in the first period of game 4. There's Bouchard, not in his wheelhouse. Nugent Hopkins, and that's a big one. Perry's hits, and he gets knocked down after Bobrovsky got a piece of that.
Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins sees the lane getting through a one-hopper, and I thought Perry might have been able to bury this one. It hopped at the last second.
First goal of this final, Nugent Hopkins off Forsling, and a chance to clear. It stays in, Bouchard. Here's McDavid downhill, fired down, and off the post.
As Bobrovsky was sliding, McDavid trying to be a little bit more aggressive with the shot.
Again, Knorr on the drop. Skinner off the face-off wing for the Oilers. And Skinner swinging it on goal. And Bobrovsky stopped that through the Henrique screen. Tripped up there, was trying to sell a call. It's to the Florida bench. Okay, call here. Draisaitl sticking by Kulikov, and a chance for Bennett kicked away.
You've got 1:40 that is your biggest kill of the season, and then you've got to bring some energy. You've got to find some life, and you've got to be able to attack.
Panthers have won 20 face-offs. The Oilers now have won 20. On the Draisaitl face-off win, the West Arena ahead. Here's Marchand back in with the move to the net. Scores! What a spectacular goal for Brad Marchand. He has done it again.
I'm going to use Kevin BX's wording. It was Marchand. How about the defensive zone? Who's there first? Nothing but continual puck leg movement, jumps on the loose puck, creates a bad pass initially, outside, inside, and that one slides right through. You know, he's just been a factor in this game. Wallman plays it a little casually, slaps the stick out of the way, and then puts it in the...
And now McDavid back to Bouchard right on. The rebound all the way to McDavid. Knocked down there at home. Bouchard, McDavid to the net. Scores!
Well, Chris Knobloch used the word urgency in his presser about how they needed to play and how they played when they got down 3. Well, they get down 3 again, and the very next shift after getting scored on to make it 3-0, a couple of extra plays, McDavid gets knocked down by Reinhart, but gets up quickly and gets the open ice. Great play by Bouchard again.
33rd point for McDavid that puts him back atop the scoring parade in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Here's the centering pass. Reinhart scores! Return fire from Sam Reinhart to quiet things here at Rogers Place.
50-50 puck battles. You talk about a response. Their last 3 Stanley Cup Finals. An opportunity to clear the puck. Perry loses the puck. Battle to Barkov. And then through a crowd, it's Reinhart. I said before how Reinhart had been quiet. There's your 50-50 puck battle won by the Panthers through 2 bodies there up and over the shoulder of Pickard.
Here's McDavid sending it in. Around it goes. Big hit there by Draisaitl. Perry in front. Off the post. One more looker. Close call there. Off the... There's McDavid dashing in as Pickard goes back to the bench for the extra attacker. Fired back to the line off the stick of Draisaitl. Nurse keeps it alive. Perry for Draisaitl. Swung it in front. And hit towards wing skate. Perry scores! Corey Perry! As the old guys continue to get the back of the net.
Continues to find a way. Gives the Oilers a little bit of life here. And something they weren't doing often enough. Look at Draisaitl just throws it at the net. What happens? A rebound comes and no hesitation by Perry. It's a long shot, but look at the front of the net.
Here's McDavid back to Bouchard. There's been some frenzied comebacks for the Oilers in these playoffs. This would be in the miraculous category. Chance in front and flipped by Perry. And it's taken by Nugent Hopkins. Draisaitl from distance. And Bobrovsky threw his body across to knock that down and into the empty net. And the Panthers have an empty netter to put this one away.
Well, how about Bobrovsky fighting through the traffic in front, just focusing out, and then the battle in the corner. Ristolainen just throws it up. 2-goal cushion.
And we'll meet once again on Tuesday with the cup in the building and the defending champions.